Know thyself. Those were some very simple but very wise words spoken by Napoleon. Wait, I think it was Benjamin Franklin. Winston Churchill?
Poppy, it was Socrates.
Oh, I mean Socrates. I wonder, do you have trouble finding direction in your life? Or establishing boundaries and clarity? I am realizing more and more how important it is to fully understand yourself, your values, your strengths and weaknesses, your purposes and desires, and so importantly, to be able to articulate them simply and concisely in a way that you can grasp and refer to later. You would think this would be a common sense, self-evident thing, but it's surprising of how many of us go through our lives with only a vague and maybe even false concept of our own identity. Have you ever been triggered by the words of somebody else? Or been sad or angry because of something you see and you don't even know why? Sometimes people may take advantage of you or misunderstand you because you don't know yourself well enough to establish the right boundaries. If somebody asked you, "Who are you?" could you answer without relying on just your name or your career? What is my life good for? What is my purpose? That's got to be one of the most important questions to have answered. And it starts with learning to know yourself, and not just in some vague conceptual way, but in ways that you could write down on a single sheet of paper. Yes, I know, you are far more complex than a one-page diagram. But the intent is to have a foundational framework that you can refer to in order to navigate your way through the challenges that our daily lives are made up of. You can have a very detailed map, but if you don't know where you are on it or where you're trying to go, then it's useless. I'm here to tell you that clarity of purpose, identity, and values are fundamental for a fulfilling life. And once you can put names to these core landmarks, then you can not only more clearly identify who you are and what you stand for, but you can set into motion the specific directions and steps that you can take to put you on the right path, and also avoid the directions that just lead you into quicksand. It's like having an X on the map saying, "You are here," and another one labeled, "This is where you want to be." Sometimes this is a moving target as these things evolve through our life's journey. But that's okay. Once you go through the process, you can stay on top of it, and it even becomes more enjoyable because you get to be more in charge of the adventure rather than the adventure dragging you around like an unbroken horse. If you feel like you are unclear about these things, it's okay. But there's no better time to start than now. I encourage you to seek these things out. Take a walk in the woods. Sit down with a pen and paper. Meditate. Start clarifying your self-understanding. There is no amount of time or money that is too much to spend on this vital process. If you would like help with this, please feel free to comment and contact me at lifephilosophy.com. And I will be honored to work with you to see where you can go.